Good morning, Truth Serum Nation. You know it's tough out here, social media and everything. Well, we're not gonna cry about what's been going on with my channel. We're just gonna forge ahead. Whatever happens, happens. And remember, let's give some praise to JC, Jesus Christ. All right, thank you, God. You know, I've been frustrated on this channel. Yes, but leave it alone. I'm riding with Jesus. I'm in the right car. So, does Kamala Harris have a new campaign theme song? It seems weird because I know I'm not in the algorithm and I'm only going to get 30 views for being one of the best entertainers on YouTube. It's tough. It's tough. So let's see. Let's check this out. Is this her new theme song? Groovy. I could name that tune in 6 notes. Kamala's campaign theme song. I gotta pause it for copyright. They already got me crucified already. She's trying hard to recreate what had yet to be created. Applicable. That sounds applicable. This is about a man and a woman. Yes, okay, but it fits. If it fits, you must. She didn't care what the world had to say. You're a scrub. The girl thinks that the guy wants her. So this is part of the delusional situation we're in this next presidential election. Trying hard to recreate what had yet to be created. Well, you're trying to create positivity and a good record, but all you've created was destruction laying in your wake from California and everything else this lady touched. So you're going to promise America to recreate what you have yet to create because you're a straight up scrub. Watch her go. What a fool believes. To see. The wise man has the power. We'll see in November. We'll see. Thank you, my good people, Francis and Sir Drums. I'm going to just keep the channel going. You know what they done to me. So, but whatever the hell, I'm just going to keep doing it. That's all right. Somewhere back in her long ago. Check the record. Somewhere back in her long ago. She's trying to recreate, but she hasn't. If you're trying to recreate what you have yet done, well, go do some interviews. Well, we'll get to that sometime in we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. You know what I've been finding on CNN? They're letting people like how did JD Vance get on CNN and they thought they were gonna drill JD Vance on CNN. He destroyed the lady and they said CNN might have dismissed her. JD Vance destroyed her. Then they let Joe Rogan get on there. He destroyed those scrubs. What is going on with CNN? They're so biased that how would they let? Well, they were surprised with Joe Rogan. I mean, because he's a thinker. He's a thinker, and if you just think in terms of logic and common sense, this stuff should be very, very easy to dissect. And about this inflation rate, okay, about this inflation rate. We know, we go to the store, consumer goods, energy, staples, everyday life expenses. We know the reality of that. We know what X cost prior. We know what Y cost. We know what Z cost prior. So they keep saying that inflation has only grown 2.3% in whatever. It's compounding. It's growing 2.33% every month. It's compounding. So cumulatively, it's grown, well, do the math. If something was $10 and now it's 15, well, inflation is up 50% on that steak or potatoes or milk or bread. How stupid. What a fool believes is right. The Doobie Brothers. What a fool believes. And that's ironic. The Doobie Brothers, Doobie Pot, Kamala Harris, when she was out in California, she tried to give these long sentences for pot smokers and then no sentences for violence. How radical and insane can you be? What's in her coffee? So how do they still perpetrate? She has no campaign platform. She has no policies on her website. How long are they going to ride the Joe Biden plan? Stay in your basement and just watch the polls. And there's enough fools that believe they're competent. So we'll see what a fool believes on election day. Election day. I called this Buffalo infested election place for the Buffalo Republican headquarters. That Buffalo is New York State, Democrat infested. I called to inquire on, can I get the voter registration papers mailed to me? And I said, I can't do the electronic thing, blah, 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 blah. She cussed me out. I'm trying to support your party, Sally. Well, if you can't do that on the website and this and that, well, I says, do you have said forms that you can mail to me? I am trying to support your party. What is going on here? Have they infiltrated the Republican Party in Erie County, New York? I call to try because I think time is running out to register to vote. Maybe 2 weeks. She's hollering at me. Then I called another place that was a lot more polite. They want to invite your support and vote. Holy cow. What is this? Is she a DEI? What is going on? Everybody in these positions of some type of responsibility, from minimal responsibility that's warped to just regular responsibility, which should be held with higher esteem during an election and have professionals manning the phones. What is this? Everything's just a twirly whirl. It's just, they're embedded. They just want you to just say, throw your hands up in the air, I give up. Just like what YouTube is trying to do to me. I give up. It's frustrating, but we got to keep forging on. I never seen, like, since we know what happened 4 years ago and everything else, and you know, dumb everybody down, use fear tactics, and then when people are vulnerable, their minds are more wishy-washy, and you don't consider common sense and logic. You can look at your bank account and see that you're broke. You can look at your credit card balances and see that you're broke. And you can look at everything else that's evidence and clear, and then people don't acknowledge it. They still cheer for their oppressor. What a fool believes. What a fool believes. They're trying hard to recreate what has yet to be created. The Doobie Brothers, they've had almost 4 years. All they had to do is leave everything alone. That's all they had to do. Don't touch nothing. Don't touch anything. Leave it alone. What kind of party and politicians deliberately destroy what was already created and successful? How do you go above and beyond your way to destroy something that was good? Well, they're radicals, duh. Extreme leftists, duh. But people just won't accept it. What a fool believes. Well, a fool could believe it into bankruptcy. How about this? School is starting. Billy and Sally need some school clothes. Really, you Democrats? When you get to the store, you can applaud the Democrats for how much that's going to cost. You can still cheer when Billy and Sally are looking for school clothes, school supplies, and if you're going to a private school, tuition. You can still cheer for the big honeymoon with Kamala. You can still cheer and everything while you're being flushed down the toilet, because that's what a fool believes. I've heard of the dumbing down of America, but because I know what fools believe. I know how the psychological mind works and how it could be penetrated over and over, repetitious, because people put so much credence in media and biased news stations that they just think that's right. Yes, oh, CNN is, yeah, well, somebody said something on CNN, that's right. This song is CNN, probably theme song. What a fool believes. Their whole network, ABC, CBS, CNBC, and all the print media, they just know what a fool believes. They know. They know. How could the polls right now be 50-50? How's it even a toss-up at this point in time? How's it a toss-up? Wow. I don't know. But thanks for coming in this morning, Francis and Sir Drums. I'm going to keep pumping these out. I can't cry like a baby anymore. They do what they do. I'll just get it in. Whatever happens, happens. So there's nothing more I can do at this point. No. There's nothing more I can say or do. And that's why after Elon Musk did that interview with Donald Trump, they were so pissed. CNN and all them, all those crybabies over there, they're all pissed because I said it. It will do over 1 billion views. Now, there were 1 billion views, which also means there could be 2 or 3 people viewing at the same time. So it's over. It probably could be how many people watched it together, husbands and wives, children and family. Well, maybe not young kids, but there could have been 2 or 3 people per view. So that interview, Musk and Trump, probably did 1.2 billion views. CNN can't outdo Happy Days with the Fonz or Barney Fife. CNN can't outperform those shows. You know how long it takes CNN to get 1.2 billion views? And now they're all crying over there. 1.2 billion. They probably got some more tricks up their sleeve, folks. There's still a long time before Election Day. Keep your eyes and ears open. They probably they don't stop. People don't realize how evil this regime is. Elect Kamala Harris, and we'll see what all you fools believe. Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead. You got kids in school, you got whatever. Everybody's got to eat, and everybody's got cars, except me, because of inflation. We'll see about these people with children. I could survive for me. I'm only responsible for me. My beautiful daughter, I love you, Nikki. She's grown and she's very successful. What about these other people with young children that are cheerleading for the Democrats? See what those fools are believing after 8 months of Kamala Harris, when their tongues are hanging out and there's no more money. There's no money in the bank. Credit cards are exhausted. Yeah. Will they still be cheerleading? What policies? She was co-pilot to Biden for 3.5 years. Well, there's a record. She destroyed California. There's a past record. What has she done? And she don't even have any policies on her website. They're just riding the wave, as long as the polls are close, that they could pull off a Joe Biden trick. Just stay in your basement. Will Americans buy that again? Or will inflation change that hypnosis they've been under? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. So thank you, folks, for coming in here. Hit the like button if they even register it. I can't even tell you to subscribe because they froze that. So if you could donate, Cash App, the link is in there. The link to the book is in there. Help a guy out if you can. Otherwise, have a great day. And we still got to enjoy our lives. So that's it, folks. Take care.